G, bro.
Oh, baby, I like it, boy. Yeah, baby, I like it, boy. Oh, baby, I like it, boy. Yeah, baby, I like it, boy.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whenever you're tuning in here. This is I Like It Raw, your your Tuesday morning, Monday night Raw review, live, exclusively here on Hamin Media Group, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget, right now, as we speak, please smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit subscribe, share this video out, share out our channel, and help support us here at Hamin Media Group. Let me see. How many subs are we away from 1,000? It keeps crawling. It's slow, but it's working. So I'm jumping in real quick. Let me see. All right. So yes, we are 907 subscribers, less than 100, ladies and gentlemen. So please help us with that now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am the reporter of the people. No, I'm the pundit of the people, man. I'm the Plan Big Ray here to stay to talk some lucha libre today. And I'm not alone, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with my cohort, my partner in crime, my brother from down under, the one and the only Jimmy T. What's going on, brother?
What the hell is crack-a-lacking, Big Ray, man? How are you? And hopefully everyone can hear me well today. But I'm doing good, man. It's a bit hot down here. But other than that, I'm sweet, man. How are you, bro? How's things?
Good.
How's
Summertime over there. Summertime for you right now?
Yeah, well, it's spring. It's spring right now, but it's pretty warm, dude. It's hot right now. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have air conditioning in Australia?
I do, but let's not talk about that actually, Ray, because there's a whole thing about that, and I don't really want to get into it. I'll tell you off the air. Put it that way.
All right, fine. Okay. I can't live without my air conditioning. I'm just telling you that right now.
I can't. I can't either, bro. I'll get very upset. Put it that way.
Just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who just jumped into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Where the chat will slowly fill up, but I just want to give just a quick rundown of who's here right now. We got Chris Winland, we got Frank's Pickleball Ass, Cold Blooded. Of course, some guy named Jimmy T is in the chat. Zane Vicious is in the chat. J12, Dan Heffron. Who else we got here? Let me see. Am I missing anybody? Paul, aka the Shooter, is in with us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Schaffer Gage is in the chat right now. The great and mighty Bobo Gamwolfers, and more are going to come in as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off the show and let's jump into. Let's talk, Jimmy. How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. Like I said, man, just warm, just hot, but I'm good, bro. That's all that matters, man. But more importantly, I liked it raw.
Yeah.
But it was
Yes.
unpredictable this past week.
That's fine, but it was good, right?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it absolutely. But we'll get into that when we do. I just, the main event was. Well, look, we'll get there. I'll wait till we get there. But
go ahead. Give him a teaser.
All right, look, I'll give him a teaser. Look, the thing is, as cool and as good as it was, maybe there was one too many shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? And where the fuck was Jimmy? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Jimmy was on the toilet.
Maybe. I mean, he could have been. God damn. I mean, how do you have all that shit? And then 2 week, it was a 2 week run, Ray. I mean, do you think WWE might have pivoted, if that makes any sense, and went back on his run a little bit, if you know what I mean? Because why would they only give him a 2 week run, dude?
All right. I already know why. I'm going to assume why.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
But I'm not going to talk about it now. We're going to talk about it.
All right.
On Monday, when we review Monday Night Raw, again, ladies and gentlemen, we break down news. We do reviews.
We do.
Of course. We got Crown Jewel that's coming up in a couple of weeks, right? It's 2 weeks. It's coming up.
No, yes, at the start of November.
Does it start in November?
Yeah, at the very start, the first week of November, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we'll definitely be reviewing that, so on and so forth, and but I got to tell you something, man. I'm pretty excited today, and let me see if I can pull. Well, let me see if I can pull this up really quickly. I'm excited because today is a very special day, Jimmy. Did you know that?
Really? No, I didn't actually.
Very special day. Today is October 22nd here in the United States, and today is the beginning of the NBA season as the New York Knicks take on the Boston Celtics live in Boston's shitty arena, ladies and gentlemen. They'll raise their crappy banner for the last time in the next 25 years, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the New York Yankees will face the Los Angeles Dodgers this weekend. Holy shit!
That's a huge one, bro. That is
week
huge.
of sports. Yeah!
Fucking Mets. How shit are they, bro?
That's a gay. Not even a good kind of gay. Not like Colin gay, you know? Oh
yeah,
my
Colin.
God.
Nothing gets more gayer than Colin, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That's the gay of the gays. But as far as the Knicks go, dude, this is your year to prove everybody wrong. That you guys aren't the biggest. Look, really, on paper, you guys are the biggest franchise in the league. Let's be honest, right? You're in the biggest market. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Liberty just won the title.
They did. The WNBA title.
Hold on one second. So let me tell you something, brother. The New York Liberty just won the WNBA World Heavyweight Championship, dude. They raised that 1,000-pound giant over their head, brother, and they fucking slammed them to the mat. And the Liberty are the WWE champions of the WNBA. It was pretty cool.
You're a character. But, look, apparently, according to Bobo, basketball blows.
No, basketball's awesome.
Come on, Bobo. Don't say that, bro. And to be honest, Madison Square Garden isn't really a palace either, like Frank Pickles Barrels ass says. I feel like it needs a revamp, bro. It needs a revamp.
Have you gone to MSG?
I know it's legendary. I haven't, but I've seen enough of it.
It's been revamped.
Oh, I've never been there.
They fixed it years ago.
Yeah, but it still has that. I don't know. Look, it's legendary, and I get it, man. It'll never change because it's just it's MSG. But it just feels, I don't know, bro. Like for basketball, in terms of all the other arenas, yeah, it's a bit, it's a bit dodgy. But in saying that, I expect the Knicks to absolutely kill it this year. And if you guys don't, I'm saying you guys.
Wait, hold on. Are you wearing a Dodgers hat?
I am, actually.
Motherfucker.
Ironically, that was a coincidence, by the way. That's just a coincidence. I didn't think of that, but now that you said it, there you go.
Oh,
I am. Go Dodgers.
Fuck off, Jimmy. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Brooklyn Dodgers.
The Brooklyn. That's L.A. It's L.A. in your hat.
Yeah, now L.A., but they used to be Brooklyn.
No shit. They've been L.A. long enough. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into some pro wrestling news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, some pro wrestling news here. And if you guys have been living under a rock, if you guys are pro wrestling fans, the mighty Samantha Irvine, Jimmy, has left the WWE. She has departed. People are wondering, is she AEW bound? Will she be All Elite? Or, oh, shit. Hold on. See that? I hate when I do this because I turn this down. Hold on one second. All right. Is she All Elite?
YEET.
All right, we're good. So yeah, man. So first and foremost, before we get into why she left the WWE, Jimmy, I want your thoughts, your sincere thoughts on Samantha Irvine, the container champion of the container champion of ring announcing. We'll talk about Lillian Garcia and her debauchery last night. Yeah. So go ahead, man. What did you think of Samantha Irvine? Like, give me your honest opinion. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to be canceled. Just be honest. If you liked her, you liked her. If you didn't like her, you like. I mean, so let's talk about it.
All right. Well, look. First of all right. I am a fan of Samantha Irvine or Irvine, whatever you want to call her.
We're quitting the show. We're over. We're done.
But there's a but. You know what I mean?
She had a big butt.
I think she's overhyped, bro. She does have a big butt, actually, and it's a nice one too. But
oh yeah, good for her.
I think she's a little overhyped, dude. Straight up. You know why? Because she says Chelsea Green. Is that supposed to like get you all horny and shit?
Well, that's over. Get me horny.
I mean, come on. Or she cries when she announces Cody Rhodes, like, really, after winning? Come on, don't be a mark, Sam. Just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But most importantly, I never thought that this woman would literally be dick whipped by the finger banger himself, dude.
Is that what you think?
Get it? See what I did there? Finger banger himself.
That's not nice.
You do think that, absolutely. I mean,
So
what other reason?
Look what Matt wrote here. Matt says the Seltzer, if you know who that is, he's reporting that it comes down to contract obligations to the WWE. She wants to do outside gigs like signing, so on and so singing, excuse me. So that's exactly what I heard. So basically what's happening, Jimmy, is that she wanted to do some outside projects that kind of conflicted with WWE, going like singing and other stuff. I'm sure she's been offered, from what I understand, a couple of TV spots, movie roles, so on and so forth, and she can't do it because she's and this is something that she's been allegedly talking about for quite some time. And as you guys all understand, you know, WWE, you know, they sign contracts and stuff, but they are technically, what do you call them? They're not permanent.
They're what's it called? Why does this always happen when one of us like this? They're contractors, independent contractors, dude.
Independent contractors. So they're not really tied down to these alleged contracts. And I mean, I don't know how this freaking works. I'm not a law. I mean, maybe we can get Jeff Littman to explain it to us, but neither here nor there. She just quit. She just quit. Now, with that being said, Jimmy, so she wanted to do some other things, and I think she has the right to do that. But you're saying that, so you were saying you were a fan of hers, and you think she's the greatest announcer of all time? Is that what you said?
I wouldn't say she's the greatest announcer of all time, but I will say this. I think it's kind of odd the way she left. She kind of she ratted WWE in a way, dude. Let's be real, all right?
Explain.
The way she left was not on good terms, really, deep down, I think. Sure, it seems like it's all cordial and shit.
Cordial, right?
The way, you know, but you give your notice, dude. You know, every time you quit a job, and this is really bad, right? You give your fucking notice. This woman here just quit and said, "I'm done and I'm gone."
It's not a good look.
And
I don't think it's a good look.
It's not a good look. And you know what? She's just fucked her WWE career for good. There is no chance they'll ever bring her back, I don't think. And that's WWE've always been known to be this sort of petty when you fuck them around like that. But then again, this is a different administration. I could be wrong, but it's not good the way she left. She didn't do good business. She didn't do business on the way out. You know what I mean? And she just took off. As far as her going to AEW, though, Ricochet says no.
Right.
I don't buy it, though. I still think she will do shit, but her singing is very important to her. I mean, she's a great singer, dude.
Is she really?
I mean, shit.
I've never heard her sing.
I saw a video, bro. Oh man, I think she was on America's Got Talent,
right.
something like that.
I have heard her sing.
She killed it.
She is really good.
Bro, she was singing and playing the flute at the same time. I'm telling you, man, she hit it at the park. Everybody was going crazy. I was shocked at how good she was, man, for real. So she's very talented.
See, I agree with Matt here. Matt was saying that, but that's the catch. Her popularity as a talent stems from being on WWE every week. So without the machine behind. So I agree with Matt.
100%.
And here's the thing: when somebody works just a regular job, you know, and they just get up and quit, that's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It is, man.
And there's a stigma. There's a stigma with that. I find that to be extremely unprofessional. Now, speaking of unprofessional, I'm gonna give you my genuine feeling about her. Now, from what I understand, she was very well loved backstage. She's a nice girl. Everybody loved having her around, right? But with that being said, dude, I mean, we've spoke about this thousands of times, dozens of times, or whatever it may be, even hundreds of times. She really, you could tell she is the what's the Aubrey Edwards of ring announcing. Very dramatic. She, you know,
absolutely over dramatic.
Like, you know, I don't remember that time remember when Hulk Hogan beat Andre the Giant and he slammed the Giant in WrestleMania 3 and then Howard Finkel started crying.
Right.
Remember when Howard Finkel was like,
no, I don't actually remember that. Exactly.
It's Hulk Hogan.
Can you imagine?
Shut up.
Real American.
When you're a referee, you stay small. You're a ring announcer, you stay small, but your voice is big. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, she was, and the fact that, I mean, she's aesthetically a gorgeous woman. Listen, here's
Gorgeous,
the deal.
absolutely.
She's beautiful. She's talented. All I can say is that I wish her the best of luck. I don't think it's good. I mean, it may not work because she, again, like Matt was saying, she doesn't have that big ass push behind the WWE that WWE was giving her. But who knows?
Absolutely. Spot on.
Who knows, man?
Oh,
Maybe
look,
she,
man.
Jimmy. Maybe she's singing with freaking who's a popular singer right now? I don't know any of these people.
Female or male or just
It
anyone?
doesn't matter. Anybody. Just give me somebody.
You know what? Right now, I can't think for some reason.
What's that girl? That girl
Someone
from
tell us.
the UK. I fire for the rain. What the hell is that song? She's still Adele.
Oh,
Maybe she's doing a, maybe she's doing
anymore.
maybe I don't know. Maybe she's doing a duet with Adele. Or Bobo. Maybe she was with Bobo singing on the stage. She says, rock. Who is it? Rock the Dwayne Johnson said it best. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? The vet's right. She wanted to do a singing career, dude. Do you remember that? I'm talking about Lillian.
How'd that work out for her?
Exactly. Nothing. Done shit. And look who's back. You know what I mean?
So that's the funny thing. So now we get Lillian Garcia that comes back to Monday Night Raw. And we're talking about this now because I don't want to talk about this during the Raw review. But holy shit. Listen, I was defending. So me and Billy Ray and Colin were going back and forth talking about this when the story broke last night. We were chatting back and forth. And I was like, I don't like Samantha Irvine, but Lillian Garcia is way better than her. But hold on. Yeah, but last night she was a fucking car wreck, dude. That was horrible.
Dude, but
she said the number one containers match. Oh, and she knew she fucked up. She fucked up a couple times last night.
Yeah, but you got to give her the benefit of the doubt, man. It was the first time in a long time. She's probably overwhelmed.
That's true.
She looks genuinely happy to be back. Put it that way.
She looks the same, or is it just me?
She does. No, absolutely, bro. It spun me out as well. And you know what's funny? I said it as a joke before we knew Lillian Garcia was back, and I found out about Samantha Irvin. I was saying to my significant other, okay, how funny would it be if they got Lillian Garcia back? I said that as a joke, and what do you know? It's exactly what happened.
All right,
so I didn't expect that, dude.
So Vet says Lillian Garcia is nice lady, but she was always trash. So I'm not gonna totally disagree with you, but I'm gonna ask.
I know what he's saying.
I'm gonna say something, and I want to see if you agree with me, guys. I said who they should have brought back, and who was my favorite announcer besides Howard Finkel. There's nobody better than Howard Finkel. I'm sorry. Who?
Is it more of a recent one that was around more recent years?
I'm gonna tell you. Who do you think is the best? Who do you think is my favorite?
Just give me one hint. Female. Oh, your favorite
SmackDown
ever?
SmackDown.
Don't say Schimmel.
Yep. I love Tony Schimmel.
Yeah, I don't mind Schimmel.
Well, you said don't say Schimmel. Why not? Why didn't you say Tony Schimmel? Tony Schimmel's fucking awesome.
Yeah, look, but he's a bit of a prick of a person, apparently, from what I hear. But you know what's funny? Yeah, I know. It'd be cool to see him, but he doesn't do the rated super anymore.
Well, now he could do Chelsea Green. I don't know. Jesus. Anyway, man, stay small.
You never know, dude. You never know.
Listen, I just wish the kid best of the kid. I call it kid because she's in her 20s and I'm almost 50. I wish this young lady the best of luck in her future endeavors. Just like Jimmy said, man, Lillian Garcia left many, many, many years ago, and guess who's back? Back again. Lillian's back.
Of course he's back.
Friend.
Oops.
All right, let's jump into some other news here, Jimmy. Let me see what he says. There are conflicting reports that Brock Lesnar is coming back to WWE, but there is zero discussions between Lesnar and the company. Brock remains on board, off the board, excuse me. Any references to him from wrestlers or commentary are just, to accentuate storylines, so on and so forth. There's nothing there. When they say there's nothing there, I believe the opposite. I think Brock Lesnar will be coming to next week to face Dominic Mysterio. We'll talk about that. Jimmy, Brock Lesnar back in the WWE, yeet or no yeet?
Oh, absolutely yeet for me. I don't care what people think. I'm a
yeet.
Anything Brock's involved in. Exactly. Thank you. For me, Brock just brings that, that kind of unexpected type of shit. Like, who's he gonna? Like, he's got this aura, dude. Like, who's he gonna fuck up now? Like, who's he gonna beat up this week and whatnot? Anything with Brock on it is always good for me, dude. So, there's a lot of people that don't like him. I don't care about him as a person or who he is as a person, right? But as a talent and as a draw, absolutely bring Brock Lesnar back.
You think so?
I'm all for it.
Why?
Well, like Sir Jam says, I know you can't wait for 16 suplexes, but why not? He still makes 16 suplexes look good, though, if you know what I mean. Even if he spams the same moves over and over. I mean, all your top guys had your 5 moves of dooms, man.
That's
Come on,
true.
dude. You know that.
That's true.
That's
Look
the
at
way
Hulk
it is,
Hogan.
man.
Look at Hulk Hogan. The punch,
Yeah.
throwing in the ropes.
And he can work if he wants to, but why should he when he made millions doing fuck all, bro? Because he gets psychology. Do you know what I'm saying? If you know psychology, you don't need to do shit.
I know.
And Lesnar's one of those guys.
You think so?
I think so, absolutely.
Okay, where's Liz? I didn't see Liz. Liz is here?
Where's Liz? I don't see Liz.
I think you said Liz. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Hi Liz, if you jump in with us. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. Would I like to see Brock Lesnar back? He's an attraction. I think Brock Lesnar is one of the most compelling and one of the most interesting characters in WWE probably fucking history, man. The guy's so
fuck yeah, absolutely.
He's special, man. He's special. Who wouldn't want to see? I mean, 16 suplexes. Give me 17 suplexes, pal.
Give me 22 even.
So yeah, man. Yeah, I'll take 22. So there's really nothing going on. I'm going around the news gimmick here. I haven't heard anything, but if any news breaks as we now they're saying that there is a possibility that Samantha Irvine goes AEW. Come on, listen. I think it's definitely gonna happen. I think Irvine is gonna go to AEW just to put a cherry on the cake, Jimmy. I think that Irvine is probably, I'm just assuming, this is just a guess, I don't know anything. I think that, maybe they'll have her do a pay-per-view. Maybe she'll be the pay-per-view ring announcer, which would give her time to do what she has to do outside of the wrestling business. What do you think?
Yeah, look, I think she'll become the Collision ring announcer, to be fair, because I don't know, I don't see them dumping Justin Roberts, even though I can't stand that dude, to be honest. He's a weird
You like
cat,
Justin
bro.
Roberts?
I don't like his style. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, he's a bit. I don't know if you noticed, and you probably didn't, but he called Ricochet at Wrestle Dream Ricochet when he came
No,
out.
he
I kid
didn't.
you not. I swear to God, dude.
Why would he do that? That's
I
unprofessional.
pissed myself. I'm telling you, and I wasn't even paying attention, and I heard it, right? I wasn't even looking. I'm like, did he just say Ricochet? But Ricochet no-sold it, like I said. Check it out. Just look at that ring.
No,
When he announced Ricochet at Wrestle Dream, I'm telling you now, I
it's
wasn't
probably a
joking.
rib. You think it was a rib? Like it was a joke?
I have no idea, dude, with him. He's a bit of a weird cat. But whatever the case, I think she will be the pay-per-view / Collision ring announcer in the coming future. But as far as her going back to WWE ever again, I think her music career is an excuse, dude, to get out.
I don't disagree with you actually, but I do now. I remember her singing, and she is incredibly talented. She's really good, guys and gals. Go check it out. America's Got Talent, Samantha Irvine on Twitter, on YouTube or something. You'll find it. Any other news
Samantha
you want to
Johnson,
talk about?
actually, to be fair.
Who, Magic Johnson, the basketball player? What?
No, yeah. No, Samantha Johnson is her actual shoot name. So, you know
any other news you wanted to talk about before we jump into Raw?
I gotta look at the news sort of tidbits if there's anything. To be honest, when myself and the vet did the wreckage, our news segment was quite short as well.
Wreckage.
That wreckage.
Well,
so
listen.
yeah, there's not really. Oh, that's what I want to ask you. Sorry. One thing.
Sound like a hawk.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
I actually go for a team called the Hawks in the local football league over here. But anyway, did you watch the Russo Pierce?
I
Pierce
did.
Morgan.
I did.
What did you think of that? That was interesting to me.
It was cool.
I was actually pretty happy with Vince the way he went off at Mushnick.
Yeah, Phil Mushnick. They're not very liked. Phil Mushnick has a personal vendetta. He's had a personal vendetta against the WWE for many, many decades, man. I thought Vince really shined. I think him and Coach were just like awesome on this thing.
Oh my God!
And speaking of Vince Russo and Coach,
Marvin too.
The Martian.
Yeah, that's what he was calling him.
Oh yeah, he kept calling him
Marvin.
He was like, and we have Marvin Hoffman. I'm like, oh jeez, fuck,
Marvin Hoffman.
dude, would you please?
Uh,
Jeez. So Russo and
brilliant.
Russo and the coach, they have a show, right?
Yes, I do know that. Right.
So let me see, what is it here? Vince Russo. He actually tweeted this out yesterday. So maybe I could just put this over really quickly if I can find it, because of course I'm not gonna be able to find it now. But I think Vince Russo wants you to follow him somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, here it is. Let me just throw this up here on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. For all those who don't know, Vince Russo has a new show. And if he says here, if you follow me here, bro, please follow me there, bro. And it's at the Coach and Bro. So I'm going to click on this gimmick. So the Coach and Bro, that's their show.
Coach and
NFL,
bro.
NFL, pro wrestling, Heat, Coach and Bro, break it down, Raw every week. Blah, blah, blah. So on Sports Kita, so check them out, guys. I just want to give Uncle Vince a quick little shout out there. And Jimmy, anything else before we jump into Monday Night Raw?
No, that's really about it. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Other than that, there's really not much going on, man. Unfortunately, it's been a bit of a slow but eventful week in pro wrestling.
Well, let's take off the protection, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it raw. All right, Jimmy, the floor is yours, sir.
Well, we're coming live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love, shall I say, for WWE Monday Night Raw. And the show opens up with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. You know how it goes these days, right? But we suddenly see Bronson Reed's walking along, and then out of nowhere,
I love
literally, Seth Rollins blindsides him and lays him out. I'm like, what the hell? It's already Raw.
Already started.
Straight from the beginning.
Fucking
the camera
nuts.
follows Rollins as he makes his way into the arena and the ring and gets on the mic. He tells Bronson if he wants to be famous, he'll make his ass famous. And he wants to fight right now. Where have we heard that before, actually? Ray? I mean,
I don't know, the guy that's helping Donald Trump become president.
Oh, is he alive these days? Actually,
make you famous, the Undertaker. Yeah.
Well, that moves on because we see Adam Pearce coming out with security and referees and road agents and whatnot to stop any fight from breaking out. But Reedy's right behind him, and Seth ends up diving on him. Bronson then lays him out and goes up to the top. Rollins rolls to the floor, and Reed batters him with a diving shoulder block. And then, that's pretty much it. That was a pretty explosive
start, right?
Explosive segment.
Dude, let me tell you something. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I just want to say I'm loving this, but we know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen, Jim? Tell me what's going to happen.
No, Rollins is going to fucking... You don't think so? Rollins going to end up getting his fucking W.
You think?
And then there goes Bronson. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what they were building for.
Who knows? Maybe not.
I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Bro,
but that's what's going to happen.
Bronson's a walking... You remember the theme song Demolition?
Oh, yeah, I love it, bro. That's one of the best theme songs ever in wrestling.
Here comes the
smasher.
Demolition.
Walking disaster.
That's what he is. He's a walking freaking disaster. He's a walking hurricane, a walking tornado, a walking earthquake. This guy comes everywhere he goes. It's destruction. Listen, I know we're going to get into this later on, but it's just every time you see Adam Pearce on TV, a fight fucking broke out, which was absolutely hilarious to me. I found it to be really fun to watch because you don't know, like Adam Pearce is just like literally talking. Yeah, next week we're gonna have god damn it, and these guys start fighting.
Yeah.
For me,
he's losing his shit too.
I'm gonna say this. Wow, I mean, this week's Raw was so different than the last 2 weeks, and in a good way, huh?
Absolutely. No, hallelujah, because let's be real. Last week for the first 2 hour show,
it was garbage.
It's kind of flat. You know what I mean?
Garbage.
Absolutely.
But this week, not only was the pacing of the show, because it was always something happening, and everything made sense. Everything was storyline, but they also had a good number of good matches. So I'm like, shit, this was a solid Raw this week. If they can do it this week I'm sorry, if they can do it this way every week for 2 hours, because they're still discussing, Jimmy, whether they want to go to 3 or 2 hours. If they can do this, hear me out. If they can do this every single week on Raw on Netflix, dude, I'll take it. I like the pacing of the show. It was different. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. Not as much as I'm enjoying, Jimmy, my brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max with a little
I'm jealous.
little side button. Little side button.
Yeah,
And
actually, I'm curious. What's with the the little black spot there? The what do they call it, bro? The
dynamic island.
yeah, whatever it is. Doesn't that come up now? Doesn't it have little numbers and letters that come up now
It's
or some
awesome.
shit?
It's like a little interactive gimmick on the top of your phone. But anyway, neither here nor there.
Is it a gimmick though? That's what I want to know. That's
All right, so you see the stupid side button? This is a gimmick. This thing is
right.
fucking worthless. It's
What does
useless.
that do though?
It just fucking you just hit it and it brings up the camera, and then you can
Oh,
zoom it
really?
and
That's
do all
it.
this other shit. It's so
Ah,
fucking stupid.
okay.
I just upgraded because I hadn't upgraded in like 4 years. But neither here nor there. Speaking of upgraded, Monday Night Raw upgraded when it came to booking this week. I don't know who booked the show. Let me see. Bobo says here, congratulations. What do you say here? He says, congratulations for catching up to Samsung 5. Shut up, you stupid
Bobo, I
Android
switched
guy.
to Samsung this year, bro. Like not long ago. I've been iPhone all the way till now. So just quietly.
Well, it's great because I always put like my old iPhones, I always put them to use. Like this is my last iPhone. I'm using this one right here.
Yeah, and
I,
they're the best cameras. Are the one thing I will say for iPhones,
mhm.
the camera's just too good, man. Like I don't know. That's just me. But we're not here to talk phones. So
No, but hold on. This phone right here is my favorite of all
what's
time.
that? Which one?
This is the
Which
iPhone
iPhone is
11.
that? Oh,
This is
okay.
the iPhone 11 Pro. This I
11
still
or 12?
this is an 11 Pro.
Okay, it looks similar to 12. That's why. Yeah, but
But let me
yeah, a
tell you
lot of
something.
people do like that, man. It's
Great
true.
phone. You know what I do? I actually take when I go on vacation, I take my phone, my real phone, and I lock my phone. I lock my real phone up in the what do you call it? Like a safe. And I take this one.
Right.
I connect it to Wi-Fi and I take this everywhere with me. Because if I lose
Yeah,
it,
man.
I lose it. If it breaks, it breaks. But this is great. I love this phone. It's a great phone. Anyway,
Frank
what the hell are we
was
talking about?
ass.
Monday Night Raw.
MK
So
Ultra
Monday Night
got Ray
Raw.
big time.
What?
Sorry, look at Frank's last comment.
What do you say here? Let me see.
You got eliminated.
No.
No, over here, MK Ultra, right here. MK
Oh,
Ultra got Ray big time.
what are you gonna do? Let me see. What did Jimmy say? What does man say? You can hook up multiple phones, Ray, and have multiple. No. All right,
True,
you got to
you
show me how
can.
to do that, Matt.
It's easy. It's pretty easy. But yeah.
All right,
Zane
cool.
says you're getting robbed today, Ray.
No,
Apparently by
trust me,
the vicious man himself.
I ain't getting robbed. Punch somebody right in the mouth.
Yeah,
Anywho,
you guys don't know this motherfucker. I'm telling you. This guy, if he's all happy and shit, but when he loses it, forget about it. I'm telling you.
what does it say here? It says Jey Uso
What?
versus
No.
Jasco Fatu Friday SmackDown. That's not gonna happen, is it?
Alisco Fatou.
Oh, we'll see. Anywho, all right.
I'm
So
assuming he
what
means
happened
Jacob.
next? So what happened next there with we're vamping because we
Well, I was I was mentioning Adam Pearce coming out with security and whatnot. Yeah, and that's it. That was the end of that. So next we go to Damage Control
yes.
interview backstage. Io Sky says that the metaphor are just in
Mhm.
the way and they're not done with Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill just yet. And then we see little Miss Liv Morgan, who looks like a giant compared to Damage Control, funny enough.
She
And
does.
Diesel herself, she does, dude. No shit. It's weird. So we see Diesel Rodriguez rock up, and Morgan shoots the interviewer off and addresses Nia Jax down the barrel of the camera. She says Jax is jealous of her because she has it all, and she's gonna have the god awful gaudy crown jewel championship too.
Oof.
Damage Control and Judgment Day bicker back and forth, and Liv claims they can win the tag titles back anytime they want, and we end up setting up a match as New Day make their entrance to
Mhm.
send us to another break. Anything to say about this little interaction, Ray?
No, not really. I mean, damage control. Let me see what happened here. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, nothing. We're good so far. So far,
No
we're good.
damage control.
No, damage control's awesome, dude.
You know, are they though?
Ah, man, let me tell you something, brother. I mean, we're gonna talk about this later on, but Damage Control. When it comes to their in-ring shit, they're pretty dope.
Yeah, absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely, for sure.
this
But I'm
was
getting
solid.
bored. No, that's the only problem, Ray. Ray.
How
I'm
you
getting
getting
really
bored with them?
bored of Damage Control. Well, I want to see Asuka back, man. I know she's nursing some injuries. I think it was an knee injury, but shouldn't she be healthy by now?
I mean, it's wrestling, bro. She's been going for how many years? I mean, give her some
She's in her
time.
40s now, dude.
Yeah, she looks
So
great.
she's getting up there in age. But anyway,
Mhm.
yeah, whatever. I do think we do have an NXT match, I believe, between
Yeah. So we have Jakara
Metaphor
Jackson.
and
Yeah, Metaphor, Jakara Jackson, and Lash Legend will be facing We Are in Control Now. So that's gonna happen actually tonight. And tomorrow you can tune into the Next Level Wrestling Review with me and the vet, or the vet and I, as we break down NXT October 22nd, 2024. So check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm just laughing at Matt's comment saying Jimmy's logic. I haven't seen Asuka. She needs to be healthy now. Lol. It's been over a year, dude. Come on. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Hey,
Feels
look, it's
like
Kevin Marty.
maybe not.
Mm.
Hey, Kevin Marty, huh?
But yeah, man, listen, just listen, Asuka's been going for a long time. She wrestles a very tough style. Asuka, I still believe that Asuka's like the best female wrestler in the world. Like, I love Asuka so
You
much.
can make that argument.
I
Absolutely,
love her
dude.
so much, man. She's such a good talent, dude. But these two girls, man, in Damage Control, they're also very, very freaking good. So, anywho, I mean, we can move on, but I can't wait to talk about their tag team match moving forward.
Well, unfortunately for us, next we have a match with Authors of Pain in Akam
Mhm.
Rezar versus New Day in Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for your WWE World Tag Team Championship #1 contenders qualifying match. Why do they do this every week? It feels like with one championship or another.
No,
Feels like
Jimmy.
we've always got
Jimmy, no.
yes.
That's a #1 containers match.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, #1 containers match.
Ah,
Whatever
yes.
that means. Let your
Yes.
imagination
Run
do the
wild, brother.
talking. But someone got contained, and you know who got contained?
Who?
It was weird enough. New Day win. The Authors of Pain lost. Who
So,
would have thought?
yeah. I'm like, wait a second. No, now first, and let me just
They
say this.
swerved us a little bit.
Let me just say this. New Day, when you think they're slow and they're old and nobody gives a shit about them anymore, they put on a match like this. And I enjoyed this match so much, man. I thought the pacing of the match was great. Obviously the Authors of Pain much bigger, much stronger, but I mean, New Day, it goes to show you that having so much experience can actually help you in any type of sport, even a fixed sport like pro wrestling. But these guys look great. It was smooth, and yes, they go over and they go over clean. With that being said, but
Mhm.
it wasn't what happened during the match, and we've said this 1,000 times here as well. It's what happened after the match. I mean, what the fuck happened after the match?
Oh, post match, Final Testament attack R-Truth, and Kofi wants to make the save, but of course, as per usual, Xavier holds him back, saying he's not their guy.
What a
As the
dick!
lights
What a
go
dick!
down,
Yeah.
and they went down Wyatt style, as a matter of fact.
Jimmy,
Ray,
what a pop!
yeah, it was. It was a huge pop, and the White Six are here wrecking shop
People were
on the
going
Final
crazy
Testament.
for this shit.
Dude, they powerbombed Dexter Loomis into the Authors of Pain. Miz looks scared to death, funny enough, and
Should be.
hides
Should.
under, in the ring. But Uncle Howdy is on him as Paul Ellering saves the Miz for some reason. I don't even know why.
Mm.
And then gets taken down with a mandible claw. And then we go to the break.
So,
Does this mean
go ahead.
the Final Testament is practically done? And more importantly, is Paul Ellering done?
Well, so here's the funny thing. I don't know if I just noticed this. Chat, let me know if you guys watched Raw yesterday. If you noticed this, Jimmy, you let me let me know if you noticed this. But when hold on, cough button. When Uncle Howdy put the claw on the 80-year-old Paul Ellering, or how ever old he is,
Are you
The
sure he's
fans
not
were
like
like,
90 years old at this point?
I don't know. The fans were like, oh no, like everybody kind of got a little quiet because they wanted him to get the Miz, obviously, but he ain't gonna get his hand on the Miz. So this is good booking when it comes to.
Right.
But I don't know, dude. Like he fucking put the claw on an 80-year-old man and took him out, and the fans seemed uncomfortable with. I felt uncomfortable watching Paul Ellering go down, but you know, I mean, he
What's
didn't
an
take a
old
power
man,
bomb.
dude?
Listen,
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
if
Exactly.
you
You didn't
think
take a power.
if you think about it, though, I mean, we did have Mae Young taking power bombs off stages onto tables, you know, back in the day, and she
Onto
was like fucking
tables, bro. Come on.
160. Sir Jam says Ellering is taking a leave, and Miz is gonna
And
will
the
be their
Miz will be their
manager.
manager. Wow, that's
Interesting.
bad though. That's a good call though, Jam. I'll give you that, man. That is a
Interesting.
great call. He's probably right, actually.
Interesting. Is that a guess or is
But
that something you've heard? Leave your comment here in the chat box.
yeah, Jam, tell us that, dude. Do you know something that we don't know, or is that just a guess? And be honest, it's all right if you guessed it. Even if you did, I think you're right, though. I actually agree with you now that I think about it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. Canada
Like the
Spaceman.
Miz, authors
The-
of pain. Like, come on.
we're gonna find out, brother. But but yeah, man. You know, a couple of weeks ago we were discussing about where the hell have they been, and we figured they were gonna come out soon regarding this storyline. And Jimmy, the
Right.
question was, will people still care? That was the question we were asking regarding this faction, the YS6. Bro, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, people care. I'm telling you, Philadelphia went crazy.
Oh.
They went fucking nuts over these people showing up. So, hey, if it works, it works, brother. I'm all in for it. But anyway, what do we got next, bro?
But don't be fooled by the facade, also, though, Ray. To be
Oh,
honest,
tell me, what
people
facade am I being fooled by?
people love like action, right? Like sort of love the lights going out and horror and shit like that.
It's
Don't
Halloween,
be
brother.
surprised that people react. Well, there you go, right? Exactly. People love that type of shit. You know what I mean? So
Halloween's over.
are they popping? Are they popping to that, or are they legitimately popping for the Wyatt Six?
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. I hope they get well soon too. That's cold though, blooded. Just saying, bro. That's real cold, but I like it. They're pretty sick.
Canada Spaceman says why it's 6 better be doing major shit this Halloween week on WWE. I think they will. So I'm
What are
just
they
I'm
gonna do,
just
you
leaving
think?
it there. All right. What do we got, Jim?
Are they gonna
What we
go
got?
trick or treating, by the way? Are they gonna go and
No,
get
they're not.
candy bars and shit?
No.
Damn.
These damn
Well, what do we
people.
have next?
By the way, these
Sorry?
damn people that I work for in my building, where I do my shoot job, they're already bringing out the Halloween candy, brother. I'm gonna get like 8 cavities.
Oh,
So bad. Anyway,
oh
so
shit.
back from commercial, we got Adam Pearce. He's been interviewed.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Adam Pearce is being interviewed, and he's immediately interrupted by the continuing brawl between Seth freaking Rollins and Big Bronson Reed as we get another Wyatt Six recap. Excuse
Mm-hmm.
me, and another commercial follows. Excuse me.
It's okay.
And then we come back and we get another damn recap, this time of the Bloodline drama from SmackDown last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do finally see main event Jey Uso is being interviewed backstage. Then we see Raquel Rodrigo cutting a promo on Rhea Ripley, telling her as
How'd
long
you
as
like
she's
this?
around. What, the main
The
event Jey Uso
Rodriguez.
shit?
No, the Rodriguez promo.
Oh,
The pre-tape.
she sucks, bro.
You don't like it? I thought it
Straight
was
up,
okay.
she's useless, dude. I'm sorry, man.
I'm
She's big
useless.
for nothing, bro.
She's like
I
8 feet
don't
tall.
know,
You can't
man.
teach that.
Yeah, but you can't teach chest either. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, man. What does that have to do with her wrestling acumen? I
I'm
thought it was pretty
joking.
good. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm being a sexist pig right now. But am I lying?
You're not lying, but I don't think you're necessarily
But anyway,
correct.
the point is she's got the charisma of a friggin' of literally like a piece of paper, bro.
I don't know.
She's just blank.
I don't know. I think she's coming around. We'll see. We'll see.
Actually, you know what? Gruss
What?
hit the nail on the head. She's Raquel the Giant Gonzalez Rodriguez,
Oh,
as a matter
come
of fact.
on. Give the girl
Yes.
give her a chance. Would you stop?
Yes. And Sir Jam also
Will you stop?
dude.
What?
Look at Jam's, thing that he said there. Apparently she was fucking Braun, not the other way around.
Oh
Bron,
my
not
God.
Braun.
All right. Let's move on. What else we got here?
Anyway, next we see Well, guess who? It is Damage Control versus Judgment Day in Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. But of course, we had a bit of shenanigans going around, and in the end, Damage Control do win by disqualification. But post match, after the chaos all clears away, Judgment Day and Metaphor square up as Rhea Ripley music hits. Rhea gets hands on Morgan, laying her out with a knee. Prison trap applied in the middle of the ring. Rhea breaks it to dropkick Rodriguez off the apron and turns to stalk after Liv Morgan ducks. We get a Cobra twist blocked, big headbutt from Ripley, up for Riptide, but Dominic Mysterio appears to save his woman as Rhea hip tosses him into the ring and puts the prison trap on him. And Liv makes a save, and Judgment Day retreat as Ripley bites the top rope. I'm over this feud already, dude.
No, come on, Jimmy, man. This was the fucking match of the night, brother. Are you kidding me? This was great. You didn't like this?
Nah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just sick of it, dude. I just want this to end.
Who are you sick of? Rhea
I can't
Ripley?
stand Raquel. No, not Rhea. More like what's her name? I just don't want to see Raquel anymore, bro. Like, just I was happy without her being on my screen. But
I don't mind.
as far as Liv Morgan goes, she's great and has improved. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But she's just too little girlish for me. Like,
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
But
I
that's her
love this.
thing, though.
I
She's supposed to annoy me, so it's all good.
This is I disagree with Jimmy. I think Liv Morgan, and I think the whole, like I said before, the whole Shawn Michaels Diesel thing is working. And I agree with Canada Spaceman. He said Raquel's been cutting great promos lately compared to before when she was missing. I think she has improved with that as well. This is again my opinion. We both have differing opinions, which I like. I don't like when me and Jimmy agree on everything. That sucks. I like this whole thing where, you know, Jimmy may like it, I may like it, Jimmy may not like it, I may not like it. But yeah, you know, Mike Martin's not, I guess he's not a fan of
Thank you,
Liv
Mikey.
Morgan either.
Thank
You know
you,
what I'm
bro. Sick
what
of
else
these
we got?
tiny, teeny poppers, man.
But anyway, listen.
What else do we
that-
have?
Well, hold on. With all that being said, you know, listen, you got the major heat with Dominic coming out. I thought this was a solid match. Now, again, the match itself, Damage Control. This is what I was talking about. These girls are so good. Like, you know, is it how
Work with anybody?
And you know, you talk about Raquel and how you don't like her, but I thought she worked her size really well. I did think that she took a little too much heat in this match, but it's believable, and this is why. I go back to matches all the time, like the Rockers versus a team like
Power and
what do you call
Glory.
it? No, I'll say the Natural Disasters, Earthquake and
Okay, that's a good
Typhoon.
one.
And the reason I go or Boss Man and what do you call, what was it? What was fucking the African Dream, Hakeem? Those matches were believable because the Rockers were using their speed and they were using tag team maneuvers.
Absolutely.
Now heat on the referee. Heat on the referee.
Why?
Young lady, listen, I get it. I get these girls are going. These girls were in the ring doing their, and the baby faces were in the ring breaking the rules. They were in the ring for over 3 minutes, probably.
Yep.
It's a 5 count. On 5, you make sure one of the girls get out of the ring. If she has to come back in, that's fine. It doesn't even the play-by-play guys were calling it, man. We're calling it out. Like they were in the ring for so long. You got to do your job. I understand this is part of the wrestling match, so on and so forth. But if these girls want to get their shit in, they have to figure out a way to get their shit in within the rules of professional wrestling.
Right.
I did not like it.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing I think the referee. And no, listen, I'm not trying to bash this referee, but heat on you, kid, because you need to make sure that. Well, yeah, Sir Jam says there's no 5 count anymore. That's bullshit. There is a 5 count.
Yeah, there is a 5 count.
It needs to be enforced. I didn't like the fact that they did that. But those were believable, Ray, because David versus Goliath. He's talking about the match between these two girls. Good solid match. Referee fucked up. Maybe they'll do better moving forward. But you don't like this storyline. I do. I love Damage Control. I love the whole Rhea Ripley thing. She's a star. All right. What else we got, brother?
Sorry, say that again. I didn't. You cut out there for a second. I didn't hear what you just said. Say that again.
It's all right. No, it doesn't matter. I was just putting over the match. Opinion Haver, our friend the vet, says machine guns are here now. So bye to tag rules. That's true. These guys stay in the ring and they
True,
do their double
true.
team moves forever and a day. So
Actually, that's a good one. Actually, what do you think of the Motor City Machine Guns being part of WWE now?
don't ask me because I'm a fan of theirs. I've always been a fan of theirs.
So
Me and
so have I, but do they suit this landscape though?
why not? Absolutely. Why not? They're a veteran tag team that's won titles all
Interesting.
over the world. I like them. I mean, listen, I get it. It's pretty much their fault that tag team wrestling is the way it is now. You know, matter of fact, me and Professor
Well,
just
they're
did a
part of the
little.
reason.
If you didn't listen to the pro wrestling reflection this week, Tommy Wonder was out. He'll be back this week, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But we discussed Bound for Glory 2010, and there was a
Oh,
match
that was a
between.
bad one.
Nah, it was okay. There was a match between the Young Bucks,
I
and they were Generation Me versus the Motor City
used to hate
Machine
him as
Guns.
Generation Me. Right.
Well, and you know, the vet always says that when it comes to those two tag teams, they haven't evolved. So the same match they had in 2010 is the same match they're gonna have right now. It's up to you whether you
Facts.
think those matches are good or bad. I tend to think they're like, and this is another thing. I'm not a flippy guy, but I tend to like these guys. I've always been a fan of Motor City Machine Guns, man. So that's it. That's all I got to say, brother. I've
They've
talked too
got a
much.
set way. Even the Bucks, they've all got a set sort of way of their matches. The way
I
their
know.
matches are structured, it's always the same. But yeah, look, I was a fan of theirs also. It's a shame they don't have the same theme anymore, though.
Sorry about your damn luck. All right, what else we got there, Jim?
Can we get Goldberg 98 versus Goldberg 24 crowd jewel? Oh my god. Can you imagine?
No,
They can clone him. Clone him now, damn it.
they're really trying to make a
But
big deal
anyway,
out of that belt, by the way, with security walking around with that thing in
did
a
you see
giant.
that bullshit? And they were dead serious too. I was looking to see if one of them would actually smile, but instead they got the rag out, wiping it down, wiping it down.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Grus. I
yeah,
have to agree. Beer
absolutely.
Money was, oh my god, Beer Money is such a good tag team. Oh, no,
How
2000s
about your damn
TNA,
luck?
so good. 2000s TNA, folks. Anyway,
Oh,
all right, what do we got
TNA
next? To me?
05, 04 to like 09 was pretty good, man.
Oh, so good. But before, like just before Bischoff and freaking Hogan came.
I will say this: I didn't hate the Bischoff Hogan era as much as people like to shit on it for, man. In
I
a
didn't say
way,
it was. I didn't say it was. Listen, I'm just saying it was better before. I'm
oh
not
no, it
saying it was,
was definitely better before.
but it did get pretty horrible as it proceeded. So just so
I
anyway.
mean, come on. But anyway, next, what do we do? It's we're in Judgment Day's treehouse, I should call it, not clubhouse.
Mhm.
The hell is this? Are they a biker gang? What are they, dude? I mean, is that what this is?
I don't know. I guess they're
Does
who
anyone
they
know?
are. They found their true selves. I don't know what they're doing here. Listen, never a fan of the Viking Raiders gimmick. I like the
Oh yeah,
War
we did have a
Raiders.
vignette.
I like the War
Absolutely.
Raiders. So, if they're gonna be War Raiders that I remember on the Indies, I'm all for it. But I'm gonna ask you,
As in,
Jimmy. I'm gonna ask you a
yes.
question. When you look at them, can you forget that they were Vikings just a few weeks ago?
They're still Vikings. Don't get that twisted. They're
Oh,
still Vikings. They're just not as Mickey Mouse like they
mm,
used to be, if that makes sense. You mean like Valhalla and all these bullshit.
right.
I liked them as War Machine pre WWE. Now they're the War Raiders again, but they're supposed to be War Machine now. But is it too late though? I mean, there's too much, backtracking with these guys. This is their last chance.
Yeah,
Either
it's the
way,
last chance. I agree.
they have to like hit it at the park. And the thing is, they're monsters when they're booked right, and they're actually very capable if you allow them to do what they need to do. But they did a Viking promo tonight, as Jam actually said, which is a bit you know, bit of a throw off. But we'll see. Hopefully they set them right. But I don't know anymore, dude. But anyway, we do see Judgment Day in the clubhouse, and Raquel Rodriguez is losing her mind, but Liv pulls her into focus on the Crown
Mhm.
Jewel Championship. Finn Balor says he and JD Big Head McDonough can handle any tag team around. But what he's worried about is Damian Priest going for the world title again. And then we see Dominic Mysterio pitches that maybe, just maybe, he'll go after the title, and everybody laughs at him as Rodriguez asks Carlito what he does around here. And Carlito brushes her off, saying he provides the cool factor, giving a real answer. He's a fixer, and he's going to go to Adam Pearce and get Dom on the road to a title, which I like and is sort of gaining a little bit of steam amongst the community. People want to see Gunther versus Dom Mysterio,
why not?
believe it or not.
Fuck yeah. And put the belt on freaking Dom.
Oh
why not?
God.
Why
if
not?
WWE had balls, I would be down for it, but
Bro,
they don't have the balls to do that.
Could
bro.
you imagine the heat of Dominic Mysterio becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Why the fuck not? What do you guys in the chat think? Would you guys want to see Dominic Mysterio as a shit heel champion, as a chicken shit heel champion? I would love it, Jimmy.
No, I'd love it too, but what I would really love, and I just noticed Vet's little comment just now.
What's that?
But tell me, this wouldn't be funny.
What?
El Hijo del Vikingo Raiders.
El Hijo del Vikingo. Why not?
Yeah, bring in the little guy too. The little, hey, thank you, Mike. Absolutely,
Thanks,
we're the
brother.
best.
Appreciate it.
The
man.
best trios out there. But yeah, strap the rocket on the kid, as Cold Blooded said, man. I'll be down for it, but they won't do it, unfortunately.
No.
Hey, Brandon. Whoop whoop.
We'll see. But I would love to see a Dominic Mysterio. Now, here's what I found out this morning about Carlito. Carlito won't be part of the Judgment Day for.
Should I be worried?
He won't be part of the Judgment Day for much longer. It looks like they want to separate him from that group. This is
good.
Huh? Well, this is why they're doing this.
Oh, that's
this
good.
is all. Yeah, I think Carlito is going to get the axe very soon from Judgment Day, going on a singles run. Again, maybe we hear the old "I spit in the face" of people who don't want to be cool theme song back. That would be great. But we'll see.
He needs to get the Hatua chick as his manager, though. That would like top it off for me.
All right. You know what, Jim? That's that. You know what that is? That's I have a new soundbite. That's
weird.
Anyway, go ahead.
What's that?
You didn't hear it? Are you freezing?
Yeah, really? God damn it.
Okay.
Tour to that. Well, anyway. I'm
Jimmy with his shitty Australian internet. Jimmy's frozen, folks. So, all right. I'll just move on without Jimmy. I'll just take him off the screen. Jimmy, reboot your computer or whatever you got to do. All right. So we got Judgment Day backstage. Carlito's cool. You know how that goes. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So now let's move in. We have Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. He's whoop that trick. He's in the crowd and everybody's going crazy over the kid. And then we get a new tag team match. We get American Made, Brutus Creed and Julius Creed versus the Latino World Order, Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. And I got to tell you something. This was another solid match between the two tag teams, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really fun. Oh, Fred Durst is here. He did it all for the Nookie. No? Okay. But yeah, man, this was another solid match between the two tag teams, man. And I was surprised. I really thought that the LWO would go over here, but they did not. Where you have Dragon Lee pin Julius Creed. There was a whole bunch of shit going on during this match, man. I mean, we had Tilt the World, Flippity Doodads, and all this other stuff. But listen, man, this was a good, solid tag team match between the two. We have the Latino World Order. Latino World. I'm sorry, the LWO did go over. I'm an idiot. I mixed it up. They went over the American Made, and American Made loses another match, which is not fun. Jimmy, your thoughts on the fact that American Made continues to lose over and over again. This Latino World Order goes over. Rey Mysterio again gets the pin.
Where this is leading to now?
Dragon Lee gets the pin. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Surely this is leading to Kurt Angle finally coming along.
I hope
these
so.
Guys had to win. It's got to be, bro. Otherwise, what's the point of building these guys? Yeah, and I was thinking American Made. Oh, American Made, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, they're American males at this point, and they're going to turn into American Made once Kurt Angle actually comes in and teaches these guys a thing or two. So I mean, they have to go that way. These guys are too close to the world's greatest tag team, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way than have Kurt Angle as their manager and
I
put them
agree.
through like a Rocky, sort of treatment.
I
And heck,
agree.
I love him even as heels, dude. As Kurt
Gotta,
Angle, even as the heels, still.
gotta be a heel.
I think that would be brilliant. You know what I mean? But will they do that? Let's hope so. All I do know is he's going to appear in Australia, actually, Kurt Angle, next month to do a little rinky dink. And then after that, who knows what happens? So I hope so, man. And sorry that I disappeared. I didn't even realize my internet stuffed up, dude,
It's all right.
while
It's
I was
fine.
reading all that.
You know what we missed? We missed the fact that, and we were discussing the fact that Bron, not Bron, well, yeah, Bron, what's the Australian guy, the big guy,
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, and this and Seth Rollins were fighting all over the arena all night. They kept interrupting Adam Pearce. We didn't discuss the fact that they got into a final brawl that came to the side of the ring, and Bronson Reed was about to put. I mean, they were throwing freaking security guards all over the place.
Yeah.
And fucking Bronson Reed lays Seth Rollins on the announce table. Seth Rollins moves out of the way just by the skin of his fucking testicles.
That was
And
good. Well done,
that
too.
was so good. Bronson Reed going through that table, belly flopping through the table. Bro, I love this shit. When he was doing it. Now here's the thing. At first, it was cool because you had the two monsters. You had Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed, right? They were going at it, and this was crazy to see. And it was cool. We love it, right? But now it's Seth Rollins, and it's still good. So is Bronson Reed the greatest of all time? Go.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately not.
But
Look, he's got a long way to go still. All right, let me be honest, all right? He's cool when he doesn't talk. I can't stand it when he talks, dude.
Is it
Because
the
he
Australian
talks,
accent, Jimmy?
but no, but he's got that South Australian accent though, which is kind of I don't want to say elegant, but they talk a little different to say the way I do. Maybe you can't hear that, right?
Can you
But trust me, there's
can you imitate it? Like what would a Southern Australian guy sound like?
it's hard to say. They pronounce words a little differently to us,
Say
to
the
the
word
East
hard.
Coasters. You know what I
Say
mean?
hard. Say hard.
Do you want me to repeat exactly the way you said it, or
No,
just
just
the
say it.
way
No,
I should say?
just say the way you would say
Hard,
it. Say the word. Say it again.
hard, hard.
Hard. Okay. So all right. So I noticed that you would say hard, right? And he would say
Right.
had.
Yeah, or like I can't explain it, dude. Like even Rhea Ripley kind of does it, but it's overly Australian though. Like it sounds very yeah, get right here. I'm gonna beat you up, like type of
Yeah.
deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're Dawson.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I
No,
don't like we don't speak that way on the
no.
East. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
Type of deal. So
Some East Coast, West Coast thug shit, brother. I don't know.
well, they're the South. They're South.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
but anyway,
But still,
but yeah, man, this whole shit with Bronson Reed, I love it, man. I love the whole Seth Rollins thing. And finally they're backstage, and poor Raw general manager Adam Pearce is like, fuck this shit. You selfish. I like it. He's angry. He's screaming, you selfish motherfuckers. He didn't say that necessarily,
he's
but
losing his shit, dude.
yeah, he's like,
starting
oh,
to lose his shit.
I'm gonna give you what you want, you sons of bitches. So it's you and you against you and Crown Jewel, and then he goes, I need a fucking drink. Don't we all?
But if you notice, he's getting physical now too, when he never really used to.
I like Adam Pearce,
Which
dude.
is
I think
kinda
he's a
interesting.
great general
Me
manager,
too.
man. He's a great general manager. But anyway, so that was that. We get what was it? Now we go backstage with Gunther, Jimmy. That's where we are right now.
Yes, we go backstage with the Gunther himself, where he talks about winning the Crown Jewel Championship and what it means, and says that he would establish a much better legacy for it
Mm-hmm.
than Cody Rhodes would, because
Shit.
he's one of one, Ray, and everything he touches turns to gold.
Yes,
And
true.
then we see Mr. Boricua himself in
Shit.
Damian Priest rolling up and tells Gunther to relax, cabron. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Basically,
Yeah, bitch.
he's got no issue with him anymore, but he still does for whatever reason, because he wants a shot, but he claims he doesn't. Anyway, he's going to handle his issues, or he has handled his issues with Judgment Day, which I doubt. But so he wants the title. He never should have lost back. He's not looking for a handout. He'll earn it. But when Gunther comes back from Crown Jewel, he's going to have a problema with that priest. Problem is, can I assume now, Ray, that when you lose your title, you automatically used to get a rematch? You had that rematch clause.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, you do have it. It depends on when you won it. I think I forgot what the vet. Are you there? Or maybe Professor's there. I don't know if Professor's here today. But what are the actual rules? Is there like a 30-day? Like, do you have like 30 days to reclaim your championship rematch? I forgot how it works, but I do know it's pretty much, you always have the right to ask for a rematch. I think, from what I understand, it's whenever you choose to do it. So I don't know if there's necessarily a time frame or anything.
So we're going to pick and choose now, Ray. Is that how we go? We move the goalposts when needed.
You got to do what you got to do, brother. Let's go to the main event here, brother.
Unfortunately for him, it doesn't exist anymore because it doesn't matter anyway. It's irrelevant. But you know what, Ray? I think we're going to hit a new record because it's time.
I got to go to work
For the main event.
Main event.
Yes. The main event between the breaker of all breakers in Bron versus main event, not so Jey Uso for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And dude, where do I start with this? I mean, the match kind of started off a little, I don't want to say slow. It wasn't as, honestly, I was bored at first a little bit. I was actually surprised at how slow the match was kind of progressing, but that's okay because we get all sort of shenanigans that that happens, and just quietly, Vet did answer the question, and he says they make it up as they go. Yeah, that's dead true. So anyway, we see the Bloodline making an appearance, specifically in little brother, Solo Sokoa with his big cuz in Jacob Fatu, and apparently they got tickets. So that's why they're there.
I mean,
Even though, I mean, come on, Ray. We're getting this Raw SmackDown shit over and over again.
Makes no
Whatever.
Sense. They literally work there.
Yeah, but just either stick with a fucking brand split or just don't do it at all. Me, preferably, I'd rather it all be together again, right?
Yeah,
but I just don't like how they keep doing it.
They don't stick to it. Listen, they have to do the brand split because they need the two champions. That's the only reason they're doing the shit.
Okay,
they have too many belts.
That's fine. I'd rather them go the way that they first initially went back in 2002, Ray. The one champion, the floating champion,
right?
That goes between both brands.
Oh, I mean, you have too many top guys. There's too much talent in the WWE, so they got to do the brand split, brother. But neither here nor there. Listen, this match was. I agree with you. It was a little slow in the beginning, but let me tell you something. And I'm saying this now that we know what happened. I knew this was going to happen. I knew the Bloodline was going to come in. Man. I knew that Bron Breakker does win the title. He does go over because, you have the Bloodline. They get involved. You have Jacob Fatu who puts freaking Jimmy through. He hits him with the Samoan drop on the table. He
didn't break.
Didn't break, but neither here nor there. Hits him with the super kick, throws him in the ring. Bron Breakker hits him with the big spear. He becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. Now, I knew this was going to happen for one simple reason. Because Jimmy cannot be the Intercontinental Champion and then also focus in on the whole Bloodline story. That's number one. Number two, now, this gives Jimmy, remember how Jimmy was like, no YEET to Roman, right? I'm not down with this. I don't give a fuck. Now, this makes sense. Now Jimmy has a reason to fight alongside Roman Reigns and his brother Jey Jimmy, whatever.
His brother. Jey has a reason to fight alongside Jimmy now.
Right.
And
because
Roman, right.
The Bloodline cost him his title. So now it's personal. Listen, brother, I get it. I know what you're going to say. It makes sense. This is why they did it. And listen, he gave Jimmy his title run. He ran with the belt for a month. The title should never been
2 weeks.
It was 4 weeks, bro.
Was it?
Yeah,
felt like 2 weeks.
4-week title reign. 4-week title reign.
Okay.
And Bron Breakker should have never lost that Intercontinental title. So this was a reset. I think they realized they kind of fucked up. They knew they put the belt on the kid. on Jey Uso, and they were like, well, we do have this bloodline, storyline that's way more important than that belt. So we could put the belt back on Bron, and and we give Jey or Jimmy. I keep mixing them up. Main event.
Jey.
We give him Jey. We give him all the reason in the world to join his uncle and his brother and everybody else on the other side. So we'll see. And Zilla Fatu should be showing up soon too. Don't forget about that. So there's a lot more to go here. Don't forget Paul Heyman hasn't shown his face yet either. So
True.
look out
and
for
I
him.
think he'll be the one that turns up maybe with Zilla.
Who knows?
Possibly.
Possibly.
But in saying that, my issue with this, since we've got quite a bit of time on our hands, to be fair, I mean, do we cut it a lot shorter than usual?
Well, yeah, that way I can eat breakfast.
Or do we go the usual? Well, okay. Well, before we do go, I just want to say one thing and why I have an issue with it. The problem with me, so this guy gets treated like shit all the time, always has, with the blood. Go through the years of the bloodline storyline. It was Jey Uso that was, he was the old dog yeller, bro. The one that used to get abused all the time to the point where he couldn't even look up to you. He looked abused at one stage, the way he was handled. Do you know what I mean? And he continuously got abused to the point where he said, fuck this, I'm out, I'm going to Raw, I don't need this shit anymore, right? And here we are, they're forcing him to, why? This is lazy to me. Why should he just suddenly, I'm going to help fucking Roman? See, what I will do is I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me and me only, not for Roman, not for Jimmy, but just because they've cost me.
Right, that's what I just said.
Belt.
But that's what I said. They made it personal.
That's the only way that it would actually be okay to do it that way.
And that's what they did.
Him rejecting, but we don't know that yet. We'll see. Now we're assuming.
I'm going to assume based on what I see, and I think that honestly, this is why they did what they did last night. One quick question before we go. Kevin Mahdi wants to know: will Sami Zayn rejoin Roman's group? I think he does. What do you think, Jimmy?
I don't know. Does he? Another one that got treated like absolute garbage, bro. Why should he That's the thing, dude. We got to be realistic a little bit. You know what I mean? Just say, look, if you're in that situation in real life, you got treated the way you got treated, Ray, the way Jey got treated. It's family. Don't get me wrong. Blood is always thicker than water, but sometimes you can't pick your family. You can choose your friends. You definitely can't choose your family. The point is, would you be running back, with open arms after how you got treated?
I mean, I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. I'll say it this way, and I'll leave it with this. I've had big fights with family members in my past.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
I've had physical fights with my brothers.
Yeah.
But guess what?
As you should. That's your brothers.
They're my brothers. So when shit hits the fan, when something bad happens to our family, we come back together. We stick together. So with that being said, I get what you're saying. But like I said, this is personal for Jimmy. They took the belt off of Jimmy. They got Jey lost the belt because of them, because of the bloodline that others. But and eventually, will Solo kind of kneel to the tribal chief? Will they come all together again eventually over time? We don't know.
All right. Now I know where you're going. You're going that Bret Owen Hart situation when the Hart Foundation rejoined.
Yes.
And the crying part,
the old Bible story of the prodigal son. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been I Like It Raw. Hey, listen, before I forget, I just want to put over Brandon real quick. Brandon says, have a great one, guys. Catch you all tonight. HMG After Dark. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Brandon's doing some lives. And don't forget, the Impact Attack was up yesterday. It's up on channelattitude.com right now as we speak. But Jimmy, go ahead, man. Put over some stuff, man. Let's see what we got. What we got going on, brother.
Actually, I'm going to go live right here on this very channel also for a special show, but not obviously later on when Brandon's on, but a lot earlier at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, shit.
It's called AEW Outside Interference. As a matter of fact, me and Jeff actually did one a couple years ago about what's wrong with AEW, what needs to be changed, and whatnot. But we decided to do a number 2, the 2024 edition, and look out for that tonight, 5 o'clock. You won't be disappointed. Believe me when I say it. So right here on this very channel.
All right, cool, man. Anything else you want to put over?
PWC.
And
on
where else in the PW Hustle? You said?
No, the PWC will also be on the PWC YouTube as well. The Outside Interference Show, but also, of course, the Smack Attack every Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. Eastern, and of course, the day after. After the collision, we sift through
the wreckage. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That's scary.
It worked, thank God. It meant to be.
That's so scary. Hey, listen, Jimmy, this week, man, we have a lot going on. I got to shout out my boys at the Pro Wrestling Reflection because Tommy Wonder's finally back out of the hospital. He's doing well. He's going to be doing the show this week. And they're going to be doing a pro wrestling spotlight this week, Jimmy. And they're going to be talking about, they're going to be focusing on one of the most underrated factions. Speaking of Paul Heyman, they're going to be doing pro wrestling spotlight on the Dangerous Alliance. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be cool. Check it out this weekend. Also, I got to give a shout out to the New York Knicks. It is Knicks basketball tonight. And let's go Yankees. Yankees against the Dodgers with the greatest World Series in years. I'm so fucking excited, Jimmy. What do you think, Jim? Who do you think goes over here? Is it going to be the Yankees? Is it going to be the Dodgers? Go.
Come on, to the Dodgers, dude. They're too good, bro. And they have been too good for the last couple of years, dude.
Suck my balls. Crazy, brother.
Go Dodgers.
But it's a great sports week, ladies and gentlemen, for us here in the United States, for us here in New York City. Again, shout out to the Liberty for becoming the WNBA champions. Shout out to the New York Knicks, who will be the NBA champions. And shout out to the Yankees, who will be the world heavyweight champions of baseball. We are out of here, Jimmy. Say goodbye. I love you. Hey, as soon as we get off of here, go over to the Opinion Haver on twitch.tv/Opinion Haver. He'll be streaming a game. Who knows what video game is he going to be streaming? You're going to have to tune in live right now. I don't know if he's probably setting up his stuff right now, warming up his Nintendo 64, and who knows what the hell he's going to play. But Jimmy, thank
Silent
you.
Hill, actually.
What?
Silent Hill, I believe he's playing. I could be
Silent
wrong.
Hill. It's Halloween. Spooky.
Silent Hill.
Anyway, guys, we love you. God bless you.
1.
Is it PlayStation? Good game, by the way. Jimmy, I'll see you. Good day to you, Jimmy. G'day.
G'day, fellas. I'll see you later on. And whoop, whoop, as Brendan
whoop,
said.
Whoop. Yeah. And yeet. Yeah.
Yeet. Weird.
We're out of here.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
This is the Hustler Rip Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hamin Media Group. That's Ben Hamin Media Group from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.
I agree with him.